welcome back. Today's story is 101 Dalmatians, Fire Pup of the Day. One morning at their farm, Rolly watched the start of a new day from his favorite sunny spot. His father, Pongo, accompanied Roger to milk the cows. His mother, Perdita, watched Anita collect eggs. Their housekeeper, Nanny, picked fresh apples from a tree. If Nanny was picking apples, it could mean only one thing. She planned to bake an apple pie that afternoon. Rolly yipped with glee. He ran inside to tell the others. He found his siblings watching the Thunderbolt Adventure Hour on TV. The canine hero was putting out a fire. "Go, Thunderbolt, go!" Penny yelled. "Penny, Patch," Rolly shouted, "I have good news." But his siblings weren't listening. "One day I'll be a fire hero just like Thunderbolt," Patch exclaimed. "Me too," Penny replied. "Oh yeah?" Patch asked. "You think you're fast enough?" "Sure am," Penny yelled. "Race ya!" Rolly sighed as his siblings sprinted towards the front door, just as Roger, Anita, and Nanny came inside. "Whoa there, Patch!" Roger cried as milk sloshed on the pup. "Careful, Penny!" Anita exclaimed as an egg splattered near their feet. "Oh boy," Nanny added, laughing. "Our house has gone to the dogs." Pongo and Perdita were right behind them. "Settle down, children," Pongo said. "You must be more careful." "But Dad," Penny pleaded, "we're practicing to become fire pups." "I see," Perdita replied. "I have an idea. Let's go to the barn." In the barn, Perdita and Pongo set up a series of challenges. "Now, puppies," Perdita said, "we'll have 3 fire safety training exercises to see if any of you are ready to become junior fire pups." The puppies barked their approval. "Firefighters must keep their hoses neat," Perdita explained. "Let's see how quickly you can coil a garden hose." Patch, Penny, and Rolly ran in circles with their hoses. Rolly tried his best, but when he finished, he had tangled himself into one giant knot. Patch and Penny laughed. They had coiled their hoses perfectly. "Firefighters use ladders to rescue people," Perdita said. "Let's see who can climb the ladder fastest." The puppies hurried up the ladder, but Rolly was afraid of heights. He became dizzy and fell, bumping each rung on the way down. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Perdita rushed to him. "Oh no, Rolly, are you hurt?" "I'm fine," Rolly said. He was just disappointed. The final challenge was to run to the water pump at the farm's edge. "What's the use?" Rolly sighed. "I can barely keep up." "You're doing wonderfully," Perdita told him. "Don't give up. We're all different, and that's what makes us special," said Pongo. Rolly shrugged. He didn't feel very special. Rolly reluctantly went to the starting line. "Ready, set, go!" Perdita yelled. Rolly quickly fell behind. Disheartened, he slowed to catch his breath, but he noticed something unusual. He'd expected to smell Nanny's delicious apple pie, but instead he smelled smoke. Rolly forgot about the race and scuttled inside to the kitchen. Sure enough, smoke rose from the oven. The pie was burning. Rolly thought about what Thunderbolt would do. He gathered all his might and barked as loud as he could. Soon Anita, Roger, and Nanny ran in. "Oh my!" Nanny exclaimed. "I forgot about my pie." She switched off the oven while Anita and Roger opened the windows. Pongo, Perdita, Penny, and Patch arrived to see all of the smoke. "Good thing you came along, Rolly," Roger said. "Otherwise there could have been a real fire." "You're a hero," Anita exclaimed. "Say," said Roger, Why don't we stop by the fire station so we can tell the team about our very own fire pup? Rolly smiled as Anita and Nanny agreed. Nanny gave the puppies some pie scraps. See, Rolly, Pongo said. Like I told you earlier, our differences make us special. I guess it's not always important to be the fastest, Patch admitted. Or the strongest, Penny added. But we can all be brave and save the day, Rolly said. The trip to the fire station was everything Rolly had dreamt it would be. He saw fire engines, met real firefighters, and even tried on a fire helmet. Great work today, Rolly, the captain said. You must have a real nose for fire safety. Everyone laughed. I could get used to being a hero, Rolly thought with a smile. The end. Thank you for reading with me. Goodbye.